Hi everyone, a very big welcome back to my Vlogmas. I hope you're enjoying Vlogmas here on my channel so far. A lot of you guys probably won't know this, but most years on YouTube I have filmed the Christmas tag video simply because I just think it's nice and cozy and cute to sit down and just have a really pointless and useless chat about Christmas. Things we like about it, things we don't, some truths, just some general questions that people probably ask me about Christmas time anyway. And basically what a tag video is a set of questions that I sit and answer that have been made up by somebody out there, and then they tag other people to do it, and it just kind of like runs along like that. Naturally, nobody's tagged me to do it. I just simply invited myself onto the bandwagon and wanted to take part in the Holly Jolly tag, it's called. Last year it was really cool because I made up my own tag. I decided not to do it again this year because I thought it would be a little bit, I don't know, arrogant if I just made my own tags all the time. I decided to take part in someone else's. It was really fun though, I really enjoyed it because I tagged a load of people, and I'm pretty sure the only person who did it was Connie, aka Nudarella, which was such a nice surprise because I didn't think anyone would even do it, and it was really nice that out of everyone who I tagged, Connie did it. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. By the way, my hair's not on fire. Like, if I sit like that, it looks like there's a tiny little flame on my head, but it's just this beautiful little piece of candle decor behind me. See it? See it? Oh. A child just fell over outside of my house and his mum is shouting at him, and that's a lovely festive ambient background for you. Also, I tag friends to do this. If you're watching and you're my friend and you're a YouTuber, or even if you don't know who the hell I am, you're a YouTuber, the questions are down there. Have fun, enjoy yourself, it's Christmas. Anyway, let's get to answer these questions. The first question is, do you start your Christmas shopping at Do you start your shopping at Black Friday, or do you start last minute? It's really interesting that this is actually the first question because my Christmas shopping specifically started on Black Friday. And I actually thought that was late. I kind of thought that I was the last one buying Christmas presents because everyone seemed to be talking about what they'd got their mum, or what they got their dad, and what they're going to get their friends. And I was just like, oh, should I be starting now there's sales? Probably. So yeah, personally I don't like leaving it too late because then I feel like I can't enjoy Christmas properly and everyone's going to be getting all festive and having that Christmas bug, and I'm just going to be racking my brains about what to get everyone, and I'm just panicking because there's some people that are just really difficult to buy for. And yeah, I'd like to get all of that out of the way and then just enjoy the rest of the holiday. The next question is, if you could be in any Christmas movie, what would it be? Yeah, I would probably be in Love Actually. Love Actually is one of my favourite Christmas films, and it would be really cool just to have my own little like love story within the film. And I would love to be in the film so I could have my own story about me. What could my story be? I don't know. A funny one. I could be the Bridget Jones of Love Actually that finds her true love at the end of the film. Ooh. Question number 3 is, I like this question, which do you like better, Christmas Eve or Christmas Day? I love Christmas Eve, but that definitely doesn't mean that I would rather have Christmas Eve than Christmas Day. I just like Christmas Eve better. I don't know, it's the big build up. It's just the day everybody's sort of anticipating, the big day that everyone has been talking about all month long, and it's the time where everyone's getting cozy and going to bed either drunk or early because Santa's coming, and also Santa's coming. Like, you've got to pick Christmas Eve because Santa is arriving. And honestly, I just love the idea and just atmosphere of Christmas time more than Christmas Day itself. Christmas Day itself is a little bit, people are going to hate me for saying this, but it is a little bit overrated. I much prefer, you know, Christmas shopping. I like going to festive places. I like the fact it snows sometimes in December. I like the fact there's lights everywhere. I like going out to eat around Christmas time with your friends and catching up with family. And those things are a lot more exciting to me than doing whatever I do on Christmas Day, because people just nap on Christmas Day. People just, I don't know, just nap and eat food, which is fine, but we do that. Maybe it's the kinds of Christmases I'm having. Am I having the wrong kinds of Christmases? The next question is, when does your family put up your Christmas tree and who decorates it? I always decorate my Christmas tree. I've never remembered a Christmas that I haven't since I was old enough to actually, you know, put a bauble on the tree. We get the Christmas tree quite late. People always say to me, where's your Christmas tree? Why isn't your Christmas tree up? And my mum and dad will, without a doubt, if they were in this room, they'd say to me, we don't put it up late. Everyone puts it up early. My mum seems to have a theory, real trees shouldn't be up for too long because they will start dying dying because we have a fire in the room that we have the Christmas tree in, but we haven't even started our fire yet this year, and our tree still only just recently went up. So I'm like, who's fibbing here? I would say our tree typically goes up around about the 17th, and that's quite late for me. The next question is white lights or coloured lights? Oh, only recently I remembered how much I've missed coloured lights. So I have white fairy lights in my bedroom anyway, and I feel like white fairy lights are very popular right now and people are just having them in their house anyway. So it's really nice to have coloured lights at Christmas time now that you can, and it's more festive. You know what I'm saying? Like if you just put white lights up at Christmas time, you've kind of been doing that all year round anyway. And the other day I brought home a pack of coloured lights, plugged them in, looked at them all in my hands, and just remembered how pretty multicoloured fairy lights look. Like, how lame is that? But it just made me so warm. I was like, this is what Christmas looks like. And also Stranger Things. So, are you guilty of peeking at your presents, or do you like surprises? I am probably the nosiest person you will ever meet. Like, if somebody is having a conversation, my ear will be against the wall. I've been guilty of like snooping around in someone's diary, or I'm so invasive. I'm obsessed with learning about people, just getting into their minds, and I'm like, the best way I can find that is to look over at that person's phone when she's texting so I can have a look at what she's saying in her text messages. That's a bad trait, and I'm opening up to that right now. But when it comes to presents and surprises, no. I make gift guide videos and I tell everybody who I've bought presents for not to look at that video because there may be a present in it that I've got them. And I think that no one would look at that video and watch it because they don't want to ruin the surprise. But then I forget there's people out there that genuinely would peek at presents. Why do you do it? I love surprises. The whole excitement of Christmas Day to me is when you've got things you don't know what they are under the tree. That is Christmas to me. I'd like to know whether you're a peeker. Would you rather live in a gingerbread house or in Santa's workshop? Aww, definitely Santa's workshop. Like, imagine having Santa's little elf on your CV. Like, imagine that being your job. Imagine living in a workshop that just is constant Christmas every single day. Yes, it might get on your nerves a little bit, but hey, it's better than living in a gingerbread house that smells like gingerbread 24/7, which is a nice candle scent, sure, but I wouldn't like to live and breathe that every single day. It would get on my nerves and it would rot after a while, so that wouldn't be very convenient, would it? Tell us your Christmas Eve traditions. I think this question was in the tag video I did last year. Christmas Eve traditions for me is usually just to go to the church to see the Christingle service. I don't usually go to the church at all throughout the year. I do go to the spiritualist church though. However, on Christmas Eve, my family have always gone to this service where you get given an orange. I've spoken about this on my channel so many times before. You get given an orange that represents earth, and then there's a red ribbon around it that represents blood, Jesus's blood, and then a candle is in the orange and that represents the light of life, and then there's sweets that represent food and the seasons. It's just something that they do in my area, and they do in a lot of people's areas, that one year my mum thought might be a good idea, and we've kind of just kept the tradition up by going every year. That's mainly it. We just watch Christmas films, get cozy, put the fire on. Sometimes we have like a pre-Christmas dinner meal, so we would have a nice big meal Christmas Eve as well as Christmas Day, and then Boxing Day just die from food overload. This year, however, I'm going to be doing something different. I'm going to be going out with my best friend Lorna on Christmas Eve night, which is nice to have something refreshing and different to do. So we're going to be going to the pub and just going out and stuff. I'll probably vlog it, to be fair. I've brought the camera out on a night out before. It was very tragic, but it was funny to watch back on, and that's the idea this Christmas Eve. So it's a little bit different, but it'll be fun. I hope I don't get too hungover on Christmas Day though. That would really ruin it. I'll do my best and stay hydrated. I'll be at the bar like, Jack Daniels please, and a glass of water. Thanks. If you could be under the mistletoe with anyone, who would it be? Oh, isn't that nice? I'm going to give an equally cringy answer and say my boyfriend, because he's not going to be with me this Christmas. So if I could have anyone under the mistletoe at Christmas time, it would be Adam. Oh, the next question is, what tops your tree? This is a really nice question because I recently made an Instagram post where I put in the caption about my angel on the top of the tree. If you don't follow me on Instagram, please do, at nincompoop, same way it's spelt here. But the angel I have on my tree we've had for years and years. We put it up on the tree every single year, and I was saying in that Instagram post that the angel has probably seen as many Christmases as I have years in my life. Like, we've had her for a long time. She's watched over a lot of Christmases. Every year I always think to myself, it's nice that she has seen Christmases from up on the tree. That sounds lame, but I just get this image of her looking down at Christmases since I was really little, and every year she's watched us grow up and enjoy Christmas. And sometimes I wonder what her favourite Christmas was. Like, was there a Christmas out of all of them that she loved? I don't know. Is that lame? But yeah, we've had her for years, so it'd be really cool if you guys could let me know in the comments how old your angel is, or if you've got some super old Christmas decorations that you put up every single year. Can you name the 12 days of Christmas? No, like, on the 12 days of Christmas, my true love gave to me 5 gold rings. 4 calling birds, 3 French hens, 2 turtle doves, and a partridge in a pear tree. On the 6th day of... I think I only know 5. Isn't there like choir boys or something? 7, na, 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 na. 8 something. Isn't it something laughing? Something laughing? Something laughing. No, I think I'm just making this up. Nope, definitely didn't know all those. However, I love how I got ladies dancing mixed up with ladies laughing. I mean... The next question is, have you ever gone Christmas caroling? I find that so odd, because at least with trick-or-treating, all you've got to do is say trick-or-treat and then you get freaking free candy. But you go to somebody's door and you are expected to sing to somebody's face and then get money in return. That's just a very odd concept to me. I don't think it's very popular in the UK. I would love to know if any of you guys have been Christmas caroling before and where you're from too, because we've only ever had a few... I haven't had any carolers this year, but I remember one year we had at least 6 carolers sing at the door and just expect money, and I just found that weird. I was like, stop robbing my mum and dad. No, it is a cute idea, but some people literally would knock on the door and just be like, Merry Christmas, and that was it. And I was like, that's not a carol, that's a greeting, thanks very much, close the door. Do you count down to Christmas? Of course I count down to Christmas. If so, how many days are left? Oh, wait. I messed up on that one, didn't I? Friday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Oh my god, there's only 5 days left. Vlogmas is nearly over. Okay, obviously I don't count down to Christmas as well as I thought I did, because I had no idea there were only 5 days left. I don't know how many days are going to be left when you're watching this, but at the moment it's 5 days. And what are some foods and treats you can count on having every holiday season? Definitely Chinese food, because Chinese food is my Christmas Day dinner. We have Chinese instead of dinner, instead of a big roast dinner, because why not? I much prefer Chinese over roast anyway, and lots of Lindor chocolates. We usually roast some chestnuts under the fire because that's always really lovely. Just really cheap chocolate, celebrations, roses, all that kind of stuff. Lots of hot chocolates, lots of hot chocolate with candy canes melted inside into this delicious pepperminty hot chocolate. So good. And Baileys. Baileys is a must-have at Christmas time. And last question is, how has Christmas kept its magic for you as you've grown older? That's a very good question, because I became really upset one year when I could feel Christmas being less magic for me, a sort of loss of childhood. And I feel like love, it's gonna sound so cheesy, love never grows old, and no matter what age you're at, no matter what Christmas you're experiencing, wherever you are in your life, as you get older and as Christmases come and go, you're going to be surrounded in love of some sort, and that will probably change and adapt. The people around you will change and adapt. It won't be the same people surrounding you every year, unfortunately, but that like family and friend closeness that you get keeps the magic alive to me, because love is magic. Cringe, 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 cringe. But as a kid, Santa was magic, and as a kid, presents were magic, and as a kid, just the idea of everyone being a kid for a day was magic, because like I would see grown adults get excited about tinsel and fairy lights, and that was so nice for me to see. Going to bed on Christmas Eve was magic because somebody was about to come down your bloody chimney. That's magic. We're all busy doing like our own bits and pieces. We're all, you know, scuttering around in the year, like doing our own thing, and then December comes around and a lot of people are like, oh, I don't feel very Christmassy yet. And I said it in the beginning of December, like, oh, I don't feel very Christmassy yet. And then as the day approaches, plans are starting to be made, and then you remember like, oh, my sister's coming down, for instance, soon, and that gets me more excited about Christmas than Christmas itself, because it's bringing your family together and just having everyone sort of not working, you know, like forcing their selves out of their everyday lives and coming together and just enjoying themselves. That's magic to me. If you're not religious, you can still enjoy yourself. Anyone can do that. Oh, I really liked that tag. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. Once again, make sure you send me some answers in the comments below. I'd love to hear some of them. And thank you so much once again for those of you who are watching my Vlogmases. So that's all for today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to subscribe to be notified every time I make a brand new video, and join me on social media such as Twitter, Facebook, Instagram and Snapchat. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow. Bye!